Let's see then, let's see then. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. I think that we are live, I think that we are live. Well, I may just say that it might just be a fib, it might just be a lie. But I did just double check and we are indeed live. Live. So let's then see. What is the plan for today? Well, the plan for today is for me to not play Deltarune Chapter 5. I did get the chance to watch my friend play it though for a little bit, so that's neat. Then again, if I were to play Deltarune, I should probably play the first couple of chapters before I dedicate myself to also streaming it. Hi, Elwang, welcome. Hope you've had yourself a good Wednesday. How are you doing, pal? Right then, I forgot that I put the game on pause. Right, so we'll on pause real quick and just let it flow. Ordinary Wednesday, nice. Ordinary Wednesdays are good Wednesdays. Hope you're doing good. I'd say that I'm doing quite good. I did manage to make a small roundup for this game, so it won't be as extensive as the Blazing Dragons one, but still, investigating what games were about back in the day is always fun. So yeah, as you guys can see from the category, today we're playing Spyro, Enter the Dragonfly. Which is gonna be interesting to say the least. So let's create ourselves some save data. Huh? Are you surprised? So yeah, this here is a Spyro game that I have not yet played. I do still want to play the Reignited Trilogy again before A Realm Beyond comes out, but until we get to that point, is this a sequel? Yes! I was about to get to that. So while we are here on the startup screen, allow me to read out the write-up that I've done. So, oh my god, hi Evelyn, welcome. Are you ready for some whack things? Also, you came just in time to hear the write-up that I did for this game. So, long and short of it, the first 3 Spyro games were developed by Insomniac Games, and they were also published by Sony Computer Entertainment. Of the Insomniac Games did make the first 3 Spyro games. They said, nah, we don't really know what else that we can do anymore, because, well actually, you wanna know the funny reason that they gave at the time for why they stopped making Spyro games and instead went over to make Ratchet and Clank? Well, Spyro's a quadruped. We don't really know what more we can do with a game character that's walking on 4 legs. So that's why they moved on over to Ratchet and Clank. But they have also worked on some other series across the years. Currently, they are probably the most well known for their Marvel games, as they made Spider-Man, Spider-Man Miles Morales, Spider-Man 2, and will release later on this year Marvel's Wolverine, which is neat, I guess. Not really my type of game, but I know some people that are deeply in love with it. But so, even if Sony did publish Spyro, the rights to Spyro were always a part of Universal Interactive. Universal Pictures game development branch. Universal Interactive later became Vivendi Games, and Vivendi Games got eaten by Activision. So they are now a subsidiary of Activision. Wolverine. Aye, Wolverine. The short Canadian with a bad temper. Let's see. Only cared. Alright. Let's see. Yeah. As you also saw at the startup of this transmission, Enter Dragonfly was contracted to be developed by Check 6 Studios and Equinox Digital Entertainment. Check 6 has only this game as their credited on Moby Games, whereas Equinox has 3 other games on their track record, those being Need for Speed Porsche Unleashed, Apocalypse, and MechWarrior 2 Mercenaries. Now, the reason why Check 6 only has this game on their track record is because after the company made this game, they went defunct. So, Check 6 were contracted to make 2 Spyro games and were developing them both at the same time. But due to the poor reception of Enter the Dragonfly, that contract got annulled and they got hit with a lawsuit that essentially killed the company. According to a former developer at the studio, Dan Chapman, the game was rushed out the door due to the enthusiasm of the dev team. Because they thought that they could do so much within the time given to them. He said that the game's about 15% done when they reached the deadline, and when they asked for an extension, Universal Interactive said no and released as is. Now this is a bit of a spoiler, but the Ripto fight that we will be seeing very shortly was actually intended to be a mini-boss, but because the developers were not allowed an extension, they instead transitioned that into the final boss. That must have been bad. It was really bad over at Check 6 Games. It was this fellow. I don't really know how long this game was in dev. I think for maybe like 2 years. 2 years at the maximum, I think.
Wow! It's just a float, you scaredy cat. They sure do look happy, don't they, Spyro? Well, it's not every day that a dragon gets his dragonfly. Right, Sparks.
I wonder if this game would have wood characters. Maybe. We'll have to then see.
So, we meet again, little dragon. I'm back, and I'm stronger than ever.
Who are you calling little, Shorty? Nobody invited you. This is an invitation-only party.
Very clever, dragon. You know, you should join me. We would make a great team.
What do you want this time, Ripto?
Oh, yeah. What do we want this time, boss?
You're not hired for your brains, you dinosaurian landmass! Keep thinking, and I will send you back to the place I found you.
I think this would be apt to be called overly animated.
Nasty Norm. Now, back to what I was saying. Well, what do I want this time? I am glad that you asked, Purple Pest, and I will be happy to demonstrate. Since I've had enough to do with dragons, I thought, perhaps, dragonflies.
His horn is waving too. Yeah, he really is.
Well, that wasn't supposed to happen, but you see, without the power of dragonflies, the dragons are nothing. Soon the dragon homelands will be mine.
And away he goes.
Spyro, that little lizard totally stole all the dragonflies. Even Sparks is gone.
Spyro, Hunter, don't worry. I think I know where to start. Follow me.
What's with this audio mixing? Well, let's do keep in mind that the game's about 15% done. So I shall try to be kind with it.
I thought I lost you, pal.
That was close, Spark. Listen, I think I may have figured out a way to catch those dragonflies. Spyro, stand back.
Everyone is so glossy.
Whoa! What'd you do that for?
Drat, that didn't exactly work right. I'm still learning, you know, Spyro. The good news is I've created a powerful magic that will enable you to use different breath abilities. The bad news is you're gonna have to find dragon runes to use them, since the spell scattered them in different parts of the dragon realms.
The what now?
Cool. Come on, Sparks. Let's get going. We've got a lot of work ahead of us if we want to find those dragonflies. Do you think we'll ever get a day off?
The game no longer blocky poly. I mean, I would still call this very blocky, it's just that the upgrade from PS1 to PS2 has managed to give them a couple more polygons to work with. Oh. Right. We're gonna have to be dealing with the load times as well. Right, we will not allow that to happen. Ah, neat. I can turn it into widescreen if I want to. Well, that's not really widescreen, is it? I guess we do technically see a bit more if we play it like this. You guys can just mention on which one that you prefer, widescreen on or off. Save game, sound volume. Oh neat, I can reduce the volume in game as well. I'm just gonna have to deal with it then. Why is... The widescreen looks like it got squeezed instead. Yeah? It is technically a hack to make it more widescreen. I will just have to get used to this. The reason why I at the start was because...
Here, take this dragon rune to the dragon spirit over there. With this rune, he'll be able to combine dragon magic with my magic and grant you bubble breath to catch dragonflies. They're shy and will probably run away from you anytime you come near them.
Thank you, Bianca.
Use your L1 button to switch back and forth between fire and bubble breath.
So yeah, the reason why I am ing a bit is because the camera here is a bit weird in that it's inverted horizontally. Every time the bad guys come, they end up trying to steal the dragon treasure. They all take more than they can carry and drop it all over the place. Pick up so we can return to the dragon elders once we're finished. I can even help. Right, so this is probably just a classic old case of, yeah, this is gonna be a Spyro game. So, this here is the portal that leads towards the final boss. Now, I haven't practiced it. I have not practiced it, but I do know that there was a certain part. If I just keep on trying it out. Try sharing these bags, you should press on them. You never know what you'll find. I should actually practice this if I wanted to do this. Cheat early access. Yes, that's the plan that I'm trying to do. Right. Instead of just wasting time, I'm going to have a quick look-see on how to actually do it. Since there is something that I find very cool with it. Right, got it. I know where to do it now. Well, I say that, it might still not work out just as I would have wanted it to do. But, as long as we are... There we go, got it! So yeah, with this, welcome everyone to the final boss.
Oh, if there's anything I hate more than a dragon, it's a purple dragon. You've caused me enough trouble.
Hi, Andre.
Spyro. This time
Welcome to this mission. Hope you've had yourself a good Wednesday. We're at the final boss right now. Welcome, welcome.
Hocus pocus.
Ow. This is so weird control. Right, sure. Well, just because I am at the final boss does not necessarily mean that I know how to actually beat the final boss. Yes, that's gonna be my John's. It is so heavy on the tracking, holy. Let's see if I just keep on doing this. Right then. Looks like we will be having quite a bit to deal with. Oh. Or maybe we won't actually have anything to deal with. Especially if we won't, like... You are so heavy on your homing, holy...
Defeated again! And you'll be sorry. You'll be very, very sorry. The magic of dragons can't last forever. Can it?
So yeah, that's the game beaten. So I guess we can't put final now in the... We can't put final now in the VOD title. Very easy last boss. So, the thing that is neat with it that I do appreciate is that it actually checks if you have all of the breath power-ups that are needed. If you do not have the breath that a certain phase needs in order to fight it, it will just skip over that phase. Which is a pretty cool thing mathematically, programmatically speaking, that they did manage to make. But so yeah, that was the final boss. I won't make this a joke transmission or say, oh hey, that's the final boss, let's call it. I mainly just wanted to show that off. That the game here is notorious for it being very easy to glitch through. So yeah, for now we'll just play it normally, I guess. And now if you guys want to do it yourselves, you can use this transmission archive as a bit of a tutorial on just how to glitch through towards the final boss. Though I will say, it will be a time spent playing the game normally.
The butterflies are the key to my health, golden glow. Each time I hit the Dragonfly, I gain 1 health point. When I'm gone, butterflies will also bring me back. Flame or charge fodder to get butterflies.
So where exactly do I find these butterflies, Sparks?
You don't remember? Sheesh! I thought I had a short memory. Okay, all you have to do is charge or flame one of the small animals running around. When you do, poof, a butterfly appears. Then I'll take care of the rest.
So I'm surprised it checked for breath, and if it doesn't have it, it will just skip that phase. So this is why it was possible and the voice so lackluster. Indeed! Which actually is, as I said, to be kind towards the game, it is very cool programmatically speaking that it does check for that. That you can't just soft lock yourself, and if you don't have the tools needed to beat the boss, you will be granted some clemency. Still though, this will be rough for us, I can tell you that much.
Hey Spyro! Check out this big lock. It's surrounded by magical energy. I bet you could unlock it if you zap it with your electric breath. Don't forget to switch your breath ability by tapping L1 button. You never know when you may need it. So whether most parts of the game are skippable, I would probably imagine. I could check and see if I can find any more skips online. That is the primary skip that I know of though. Which is a mighty skip. And also, I guess another sign of the game being very rushed. The game just told us that we will be getting a flame breath or an electric breath power up later on.
Spyro feels so weird to control.
Hey, Spyro, you know, if you press the X button to jump, then press the X button again in midair, you can glide. Try using your glide to follow me.
There he goes.
Way to go, Spyro! I think I see something shiny on that ledge over there. You can get there by hovering. To hover, press the triangle button at the end of your glide.
Neat, so the game does have hovering. That is good to know. It's a very lackluster hover, but a hover nonetheless.
Nice work, Spyro! And check this out. I found a dragonfly. Here, why don't you take it?
Thank you, Hunter. I'm still just curious why you have him.
Hey, it's Bubbles.
Wait, what? Why is he named? Will Spyro name every dragonfly that we catch?
Hey Spyro! I found a challenge portal. Each one of these has a dragonfly magically sealed inside. If you complete the challenge, it will release the dragonfly.
That sounds easy enough. But what's the challenge? What do I have to do?
This one is a flame breath challenge. Once activated, 8 targets will appear in their area. Find and flame all of them before the time runs out.
Activated? How do I activate the portal? I don't see any switches or power buttons.
Spyro, you purple putz! All you have to do is walk through the gate to start the challenge.
Okay, that dragonfly is as good as free.
A very heavy-handed tutorialization. Right? And now we've been granted a challenge. Find and flame a couple of scarecrows. Ow. Ah, too slow. I guess that is because I was fucking around a bit. Man, all of the gem placement here just feels very haphazard. Like, I will admit, I haven't actually ever played Enter the Dragonfly. It's always just been a case of I know about it.
With Bubble Breath, you can catch dragonflies on the loose. If you can get close enough to them, your bubble brush will trap them inside a bubble and send them home thanks to Bianca's magic spell.
Yes, and before I do that, I need to have a chit chat with the dragon spirit. How do I do that? Alright, I need to pick this up. And now when we get close.
Spyro, the magic of this sacred room will bestow upon you the power of bubble breath.
Sure, why the fuck not? And now we got the bubble breath.
Hey, it's Toons!
How do you know them by name? I am so gonna be irked by every single time I have to hover. Even turning around is a bit rough on me. No, I shouldn't think like that. This is an old game, they didn't have enough time to properly work on it. Be kind, Azure, be kind. Be kind and give them clemency.
That was great, Spyro! You complete the challenge and release a Dragonfly!
Hey, it's Gene.
Oh, he's actually just gonna say every name of the dragonflies that we find. That's gonna be a big huh. You know, this is actually somewhat impressive, graphically speaking. To have Spyro's model actually affect the water like that. Or maybe that's me being a bit too kind. Wata indeed. As will always be our favorite refueling option here at the transmission.
Yum!
Wow, this place is very open. Right then, understood. Thank you for using your director marks. Allow us to refuel for a quick bit. Sparks, get out of the way. I think I have a fun water sound effect. One moment. Alright, take your time. Maybe we can have that be the sound effect for whenever I do take a sippy.
Hey, Spyro! Check out this big lock, it's surrounded by a magical energy. I bet you could unlock it if you blast it with your ice breath. Don't forget to switch your breath ability by tapping L1. You never know when you may need it.
Right, so we'll be finding Electro Breath and send a DM. Thank you, Luang. I'll check it out after the transmission. Also, what's up with you?
Spyro, I was dreaming of a genie that turned into a nightmare when these horrible Riptocs kicked me out of my bed and threw me down this swirly thingy. Maybe the magic of dragonflies will help activate it.
Very EP. Right, so 25 dragonflies needed to activate this swirly thingy, this world. Oh, come on, now you should have made that. Oh, hi.
Good work, Spyro. Use the stones to get to the dojo. Remember, Spyro, find the dragonflies before Ripto.
Hi, I'm Miss Naira. Welcome to the transmission. Oh, we've had yourself a good Wednesday. And I say this jokingly, but you came just in time for us to explore the post-game. And that is mainly a joke, because this game has a notorious glitch in it that allows you to get to the final boss within the first 2 minutes of it. But still, nonetheless, welcome. Hope you had a good day. A glitch? Oh yeah, let's see. I'll actually go ahead and clip it once the transmission is over, so you guys can always have a copy of it at hand. Essentially what it is that the portal for the final boss is already present on the homeworld map. And if you...
Oh no, Spyro! It looks like the Riptocs have frozen all the Dragon Masters.
And if you head bash in a very particular spot on and if you headbutt on a particular spot on that portal, you will clip through the ground and fall into the portal. And that essentially allows you to go to the final boss immediately. As Luang mentioned, he already beaten the last boss before the game actually started. I may not be super skillful when it comes to exploits and whatnot, but that one's easy enough that anyone can do it.
You're going to have to use your flame breath to melt the ice and find out what happened here.
Well, technically speaking, even if I did beat the final boss, we still haven't seen every phase of the fight. No, just shut it, Azure. You don't need to mention every time that you turn the camera that it makes you irk. You shouldn't be that snobby. Goodbye, Ranok. Whoa. Is that not a... Maybe it was just a little lily petal then. Wake up, Dragon Master. Oh.
Ah, Spyro, thank goodness you had the sense to free me from that icy cage. Who would have thought the Riptocs would dare invade the sacred Dragonfly dojo? Spyro, do what you can to return the dojo to its peaceful state by freeing all of the Dragon Masters. Remember, Spyro, the way of the dragon is to be a dragon.
The way of the dragon is to be a dragon. I'll take that into consideration, Bruce. Oh, and then it poofs away. A very big poof. It's gonna be like a kung fu game somehow. I mean, the Spyro franchise isn't unknown to dip into other game types whenever they want some variety in its gameplay. Be a dragon, Azure. I'll try my darndest to become one. A mighty dragon at that. For aren't we all destined to be dragons of our own? And that's a bit of a romantic sentiment now, isn't it? You can become whatever you deign to be, and why not become just a dragon?
Hey, it's Steffi.
Right? Why did I suddenly stop for? Huh? Oh well, hi.
Hey, it's one of Ripto's bullies. He looks pretty dumb, but he's also big and fat, so I don't think you can charge him. Try flaming him. Did you know, Spyro, that most creatures have an aversion to anything above 7,800 degrees Fahrenheit?
I wouldn't really call him Fat Sparks. He seems to be quite lean, in fact. Don't bully people, Sparks. And goodbye, Kung Fu Master. Fake news, Dragonfly. And sadly, even if he does spout a ton of BS, he will be our guide for the game. It seems like. Arr. Hi, Elora.
Hey Spyro, each time a fairy saps you like this, that means your progress is saved. If you get in trouble, you'll be returned to the last place you got sapped.
And indeed I got sippy sapped. A dragon child? Yeah, hi.
Spyro, my kite got stuck up in the tree. Could you get my kite out of the tree for me, Spyro? I can't reach it because there's nothing here to stand on, just me.
Cute. Yeah, no, this child is cute. And... is this really what you're asking of me? No, the child is slippery. I cannot stand on the child. Luckily I can't stand on the child. No child cruelty here. Why did I immediately go to child cruelty in my mind? Have I played too many point-and-click adventure games in which being cruel and mean is the way to go about things? I mean, I do have played quite a fair bit of point-and-clicks. No. Oh, come on. Finally.
Hey, it's Gillette.
I wonder which developer at this studio decided that your collectible will just run away from you. Ow. They're very jank. Why did I stop again? Why? Losing of momentum. Yeah, wake up. What's your name then? We've had Miyagi, we've had Bruce, this is Jackie.
I'm sorry the dojo is in such a
Oh,
state.
I get it now.
Usually a haven of tranquility. It is here that dragonflies grow up and train to be dragon companions. Protecting
Bruce
young
Lee,
dragonflies
Jackie
is
Chan.
the highest calling, you know. And Spyro, your efforts will result in much reward.
All of the Dragon Masses will be will be named after Kung Fu flick stars or action stars, won't they? I feel like they will. Gosh, it's so annoying when someone says choose the colors you like and them not sending 2-3 colors that they like themselves. Yeah, that sounds mighty annoying. Yeah. At the very least, whenever I tend to work with people and they want to have options, you at least can give them a couple of ones based on the vibe of things that you've been asked to work on. And that's just courteous, especially if you're doing something based on a contract or a commission, because you do want to have people. Now that's an ugly portal. You do want to give the people the feeling that they did choose something, not everything was just done by you. All the decisions and whatnot. Oh hi, another Dragonstone. Still, the effects are neat for the time. And they are making the machine chug, so I guess that is a positive. So yeah, get up there somehow. Yeah, I'm all for that, but the comments are off like, yes, you have all the freedom. Given the carte blanche of, hey, fuck him up, champ, and then they didn't actually want you to fuck him up. And now that sounds like a real pain in the rear. Just another day. Just another day, indeed, but still not really. Oh, come on now. Still doesn't really sound super pleasant, so I'm sorry that you had to deal with that, Naira. Did I see that right? Yeah, no, that a bit jank. Yeah, can't stand on the child. Child is unstandable. What's the best spot for me to actually try to get enough of a vantage point to get to it? Maybe from here. The entire goddamn hill is just one slope pointing downwards, which I guess is the good because that means that you have to. I think I get what they're asking of me. It's gonna be very mean, but I do get probably what they're asking of me. The colors your characters are all from yours? Because they look very nice together. Ah yeah, it was a collaborative effort between me and the artist who designed, well, my countenance. Where am I going off to now? Why is this a level transition? The name of the person who drew the first draft of my blueprint is Carter's. And the person who designed the current VTuber is Sanku. Right, here we go. Bad Side Speedway is home to the most peaceful course in the East. They offer two challenges here, a peaceful obstacle course or a race against those dumb ninja riptocs that have taken over the place. Which challenge would you like to play? Let's do the time attack. The easiest way to win the time attack is to start with the rings, light the lanterns, bust down the rickshaws, and then chase down those dumb riptocs. Oh, you got a VTuber too? Ah, no, I misspoke. A PNG tuber. And my oil is not rich enough to have a VTuber just yet. And hey, I do find it charming to be 2D. Don't you find it charming as well to be a bit 2D sometimes? Even if I am flat, I do have a lot of depth. That's right. Rings, lanterns, rickshaws, right. Okay. I hope I could clear that up. Yeah, I give up to restart. And I'm acknowledged. Directive acknowledged. Let us refuel for a quick bit because we're probably gonna be needing it. We will make this work. Oh, there's the next one. Very generous, at least. These ones. Yes, I haven't had water since a few hours myself. I always forget. I don't know, I would understand that, but currently in the heat that I am suffering through, it is very easy to remember to drink water. As I quoted to a friend of mine, I am drying up in the sun. They are making raisins out of me with how hot it is here. I'm sweating so much that I cannot even expel the liquids in other ways. It might be better if I just do a 180 and go at it from this way. Well, I said that, but that's gonna be a failure. Right then, there's one way to save some time. Once it's time for the rickshaws, we'll just turn around and let them run into us. Oof. I mean, hey, it's alright. I am, for better or worse, built for this sort of thing. So a little bit of heat won't slay me. But boy, is it annoying sometimes. I can't wait until we're back to fall. Moderate temperatures. Come on. Right, catch you in a bit. There we go, loads of time saved.
Hooray! You won Dragonfly for defeating the time trial. There's no stopping us now.
Hey, it's Rashomon.
Rashomon? They are very inclined to name these fireflies anything.
Which challenge would you like to play?
I did not mean to press that one. I just wanted to skip the dialogue. Give up? Yes. And I guess it is neat that the flight trials are in the levels themselves. Let's race the ninjas.
Make sure to fly through each of the green rings. Your opponents are the famous gang of hang-gliding ninjas and they're pretty fast, but not faster than a dragon. The red dots will mark the course, so make sure you follow them. Fly through all the green rings. Use the red dots to guide you.
Yes, Sparks, I get it. Thank you. I don't think there are any speed boost panels or speed boost rings here. Are there? I can't even whack him. And I do agree with you. That is a very much so a headache. These things right now. No, there are speed boost stars. Well, that's neat. And oh yeah, I keep my speed for a very long time after going through them. Gods!
Of course.
Of course, I'm off course. Right, they are way more demanding to actually just be in them. You can't just touch the rings. Have to fly through them. Let's try out this again, and do not mess this up now, Azure. We need to go through the rings. There we are. Already on the second lap? What? Right, so a very short lapse. Yeah, and I would call that a good thing. A good thing that the laps are short. And I think we've had the music play for enough that it had to loop now. That wasn't really a seamless loop, but that is charming. Very charming. Right then, how am I still in third place? What? No, I have to finish this in first place. How do I go faster than I've already done? There are no more speed up stars, are they? I already messed it up. Right then, it does not feel obvious how I'm supposed to improve. Oh, nope, don't do that. We are already cutting a corner by going through here. Is there another one? No, there shouldn't be. Oh, there's another speed up star. I could barely fucking see that one. Sack apples for speed. Maybe. Not a bad idea, actually. Right, and so there are 3 speed up stars on this stage. 1. And then this one over here. I could have chained that one. Right. I know it is being asked of me. But that is a whole lot tighter than I would have expected. Especially for the first speedway, this is really tight. I was in it! What do you mean? I was in that one. I was in the ring. You bastard. I was in that one. Right, do that. Hit that. Do the heavy turn. There might be a fourth speed started that I can make use out of. But I do not believe it. So I'm just gonna be focusing on these three. Nope, there aren't any extra cheeky speed stars. We have seen all three of them. Right, that was a whole lot tighter than I would have actually expected the first speedway to be. We might be in here for a bit of a suffering shot.
Those niggas were so embarrassed after being whipped by a dragon that they dropped this dragonfly trying to run away. That'll teach them.
Hey, it's Yojimbo.
Yojimbo? Usagi Yojimbo. Once more, we will just be waiting here in the load times. Right, I'm curious now. I am going to try and time that load time the next time we get it into a loading screen. Yes, you can all you want. It won't actually help you too much. Yeah, there's a new inventory. We still have our runestone in it. I wonder what you're gonna be a reference of for now. Is it falling? Is it falling any particular height that just makes me... that makes me just stop in my action? Ah, Mr. Moneybags.
Ah, Spyro. In trouble again, I see. What a surprise. Dragons in danger or something like that? Well, you'll have to pay me 200 gems to cross this mighty large chasm to reach any of the other dojos. Although I may be practicing compassion, money still has my soul.
That one day I am going to kick your fucking ass, Moneybags. And it will be a good day when that happens. Yes, have your 200 gems.
Thanks, Spyro. These gems are music to my ears and will do wonders as inspiration for my poetry. Look, Spyro, even I know some magic when properly motivated.
Why, thank you. Run. I will get your ass again. Right, Bruce.
You are a dragon.
Yetly!
Beyond your years. May the dragon spirits guide you on your way.
This makes me just want to watch some old kung fu flicks. Oh no, actually, the movie that I'm really wanting to watch now that I think about it, I want to watch Shaolin Soccer again. That movie was so much fun. I wonder where I can actually watch that. It should be on some streaming service. Well, they always know that it's always available on a specific type of streaming service, but... one shan't always default to that. Rawr. I can't help but to wonder how much fun the developers did have in the studio, just making all these random noises for the grunts. Wake up!
Good work,
Toshiro.
Spyro-san. Those Riptocs don't seem to be much of a challenge for you. Perhaps you should contemplate a career as a dragon sensei. It could be your density. I mean, your destiny. Now, I will open that gate. That, it appears, is my density. I mean, destiny, Spyro.
Aye, aye, aye. It is indeed your density. I mean, I don't mind fake Japanese accents. Yep, the early 2000s, baby. Where instead of just hiring someone that happens to be Japanese, they just go, how about Steve from The Office does a Japanese accent? Also, that wasn't only me, was it? Did you guys also just see the world just disappear? I'm gonna guess that's the I. I am going to have a talk with whichever developer it was that decided that the main collectible of the game would run away from you.
Hey, it's gone.
I will have some choice words and we will have a pleasant conversation.
I've been trying to climb this bonsai tree all day. There's something shiny up there, and I just know it's the kite I lost last summer.
Last summer?
Can you save my kite, Mr. Spyro? That tree is so hard to climb. Maybe there's another way to reach the kite. Oh, it sure is hot out here.
Yes, the two heavy-handed hints as to how to get those kites. I had a hunch and that was the confirmation. We need to get the frost breath. They gave us a Super Saiyan reuse a lot of stuff. Yep. We've had now a we've had now 2 missions to try to get a Dragonfly each that was the same quest. I wonder even then how many Dragonflies even are in the game. And 90 of them and 7,000 gems were almost already 10% complete. How are they gonna have us do this for so much time? Well, hey, at least that is a good atlas. I hit you. I know I hit you. Get back here.
Hey, it's Cinder.
Right, what's this on about then? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. About 12 seconds worth of waiting time. Huh? Tank time?
Welcome to our tank training arena, Private Dragon. Now I've got a prize for you if you can destroy all the dummy tanks. But you'll have to figure out how to get past the gates.
Well, at least it isn't a fake Japanese accent. It is now just your regular old army sergeant voice. Because everyone knows that the fellas in the American army will speak like this, enunciating weird words as they try to make you feel small.
Will you clear out the tank training arena?
Sure, I'll help you out. Guys, how do we even control this? Right, so very. At least you're easy to control, and since I'm controlling a tank, I might as well use the pad. Well, it's not really much of a puzzle if the solution is to blow stuff up. Actually, I shouldn't hurt the bunnies. The bunnies are alright. Oh. Right, so that's how I rotate. And that's first person mode. Actually, can we just... Yeah, no, this is incredibly reliable, actually. Why shouldn't we just snipe all the enemies that appear in our grasp? A tiny bit sensitive, but we can make it work. Yeah. Why did you go up? Wait, they hit each other? What? Right, so enemy missiles and my missiles can collide with each other. Good to know. And they move super fucking fast. Oh. I don't have iframes when I'm controlling the tank. A full restart is in order. And it's very nice, and now we know what to do, so... Did I not hit that one? Oh, I didn't hit it square on it. I see now. Why did you shoot up for? Incredibly... You're not dead yet? Now you are. Sorry for that. Ow. Punishment. What is punishment that we just should be able to deal with? Right, sometimes the missiles are homing, sometimes they are not. I can also just look through you. I see you. You're not sneaky. I say that, but you happen to be sneaky. Any more I should keep an eye on? Sneaky, aye, very sneaky. Nope, nothing there. Oh, from where? You? Is there any way for me to actually refill my health? Yeah, no. And sadly, Bonice, I have to squish you if I want to get more health back. Yeah. Man, Wolfer's gonna hate me if he hears me say that. Right, no more tanks. We are free to run ahead. Oh, hi. Only 4 more to find. And they should be in this final large arena. If I'm lucky, that is. Hey, hi. And cleared out.
Well done, Private. You're a clever dragon, ain't you? Smart enough to get the gates open and skillful enough to survive the tanks. As a reward, I'll let you have the dojo mascot.
Why, thank you, Sergeant.
Hey, it's Cub.
Can I actually name someone Cub?
If you'd like, I can set up some more dummies for you. Would you like to do some target practice?
No, thank you, Patton, but I appreciate you
too
giving the
bad.
offer.
But I'll have this tank ready for you when you change your mind.
And now, a good old waiting time. That would be a near name to lead into fetish play. Aye, very much so. I cannot imagine anyone in the right mind naming their child Cub. That's a name rife with implications I would not take part in. Sparks, help me some more. Don't just stand still. What? You spawn upside down? No. No. Thank you.
Hey, it's Cloudy.
I heard something jump. Another one that wants their kite back. Cloudy but so orange and red. Yeah. I don't know if a hunch. Maybe the names were given to the dragonflies before they were given a design, and maybe they were so rushed that they couldn't change the names of them around to make them maybe fit a bit more in with each other. Right. Our sister Rip Talk. Hi, wake up. What's your name?
You have done well, little
Xiao.
Freeing the dragon senseis took much courage. I think this baby dragonfly will be safe with you.
Roxy.
It's Roxy.
Not the lost kite kid yet again.
Remember, Spyro, find and return the remaining baby dragonflies. They are the fortune of the dragon realms.
So you claim. Well, goodbye. Is that the exit? Right, I'm gonna see what's in here before we walk through that portal. Because boy howdy, there sure are a lot of gems in this direction. I know, that's the entrance. Oop. Ow. So we have completed the level lap. Take us out of here. Oh, that one was funny. I like that one. In the back door, aye! Fly up, feel elation as you enter the back door. I mean, I reckon a ton of people feel elation once you enter the back door.
Spyro, the magic of this sacred rune will grant you the power of electric breath.
And slot that in. And no extra fanfare, we can now just have... We can now just... In the back door, that sounds gay. I mean, hey, a bit of gay can be fine sometimes. After all, it adds some spice to our lives. Let's see, you were electrically locked. So, open up. No, you were frost locked, right. Which one? Was the electric lock the one that's way far away in this direction then? Probably. The Adventures of Elliot, this game's actually goated. Oh really, nice. I've been keeping an eye on it, so I'm glad to hear that it's fun. Yeah. Hi-ho yourself, Ray. Welcome to the transmission. Hope you had yourself a good Wednesday. Today we are technically starting up the Spyro marathon to prepare for A Realm Beyond's release next year. And we're starting with a banger in Enter the Dragonfly. Alright, we did actually clip it, but we have technically already beaten the final boss. So I guess you could call this a post-game exploration. Electric Lock Dragon Dads. If that's your desire, Luang.
Press and hold the triangle button to look around. Sometimes you can get a better view this way.
Yes, Forks, thank you. I wonder if there even is any difference between the electric breath and the fire breath, because the bubble breath has a unique thing in...
Climbing is the best way to get yourself up to those unreached places, Spyro. Anytime you see a ladder like this, jump up against it and grab on. Then use the left analog stick to move in any direction. You can jump on the ladder by pressing X button to get off the ladder. Either climb all the way up top or press X button while moving down with the left stick.
Dead sheep. I don't worry about it. They are creatures of magic. They'll be right back up in no time. Oh, I see you. You won't be going anywhere,
Hey, it's Kenichi.
Kenichi? I don't feel like you're supposed to be named Kenichi. Yeah, my will say it's going well. Finish off Elliot, which does have a demo if you ever want to give it a try, and I'm writing a review for it. There's so much I have to say about the game, holy. Nice. If you're giving it a glowing review, Ray, then I am inclined to check it out myself sometime in the future. Maybe I can play it on a demo night. We haven't had a demo night in a bit.
Hey Spyro! You found a challenge portal. Each one of these has Dragonfly magically sealed inside. If you complete the challenge, it will release the Dragonfly.
Thank you, Sparks. I already know.
So what's the challenge this time?
This one's a lightning breath challenge. Once activated, 8 targets will appear in the area. Find them and zap them all with your lightning breath before time runs out.
Activated? How do I activate?
Maybe these are dev names. Maybe. I didn't actually double check just how many people did work on this game. Maybe there is like 90 people that worked on it.
Spyro, you purple putz. All you have to do is walk through the gate to start the challenge.
Okay, that Dragonfly is as good as free.
They're gonna be repeating that every time I walk and find one of these gates, aren't they? Right. What am I looking for exactly? Ah, those are the things I'm looking for. Just weird electrode things. This thing does feel quite haphazardly placed. Yeah, no, these feel very haphazardly placed. No, you're not. This is so strange. Oh, hi! I can swim here. Alright, since you're writing up your review for us, Ray, what would you say is your favorite part of Elliot? You're mine.
Hey, it's Amy.
Amy! Wow, Amy, I found you.
What do you want now, Sparks?
Ready for a dip, Spyro? Once you're in the water, press and hold the X button to dive below the surface. Then press the X button to swim. If you need to, you can press the square button to swim faster. Of course, your bear attacks don't work on the water. You can swim faster enough to bash any enemy that gets in your way.
If these are dev mains, this is certainly a way to get memorialized. I mean, no one will ever truly forget you. You're one of the people who made Enter Dragonfly, the black sheep of the Spyro series. Right, we're gonna double check. There is one hidden up here. Cheeky git. How did I not pick you up yet? And we should have enough time for the final two. There we are. Perfect.
That was great, Spyro. You can beat the challenge and release a Dragonfly.
Hey, it's Alex.
And what's your deal?
Wow, that's a lot of dragonflies, Spyro. You should have no problem getting this here UFO to work now. Hop aboard. But beware
UFO?
of the space cows. They're everywhere. Everywhere.
The best thing about Elliot, the narrative. For me, it's straight up a 9.5 from the voice acting all the way to the narrative build up throughout the game's conclusion. And well, that's quite hype. It's on par with Metaphor. Wow, now that's high praise. That's really high praise. But if it's on par with Metaphor, is it on par with Enter the Dragonfly and its space cows? I say that in jest, of course. What is the space cow thing? Where are we going off to now? Oh yeah, no, that's just a globe right there. What are we getting ourselves into now?
Howdy, Spyro. Space Riptocs have arrived from nowhere and have
Space
overrun the
Riptocs?
farm looking for dragonflies. Since they haven't been able to find any, they've been abducting cows and locking them inside the big barn. And I'm afraid I'm next.
Time to go now? Ah, no worries. Hope you have yourself a good time, Blaine, and thank you for tuning into the transmission. You take care of yourself now. Yep, I'm proud to say that I'm giving this game its flowers. It truly deserves this. Nice, nice. Then I will most certainly check it out at some point. Into the backlog it goes. My infinitely growing backlog. With every game I play and host on this transmission, another game is added to it. If I'm lucky, it's just one game, otherwise it's a whole series of games. Sometimes even games outside of the series gets added onto it. I'm gonna be running forever if I actually wanna beat backlog one day.
Don't worry, I'll help you.
You will? Golly, thanks. You just need to go round back and unlock the big red barn and rescue them cows.
Damn cows! So yeah, this was an unlock to another level. What's this level called? Crop Circle Country. Well, unfortunately that's not the way the cookie crumbles, but when you do eventually get to it, I'll definitely be there for the journey. Aye, sounds like a plan, huh? Would you classify it as an RPG? Because if it is that, we can probably slot it into RPG Saturdays. Mysterious name. Aye. Really mysterious. What the... Hi. Sure, just beam me down, Scotty. Sparks, no, stop it!
These vases are a little bit tougher. You can only charge them, but be careful not to get a headache.
Yes, Sparks, I know. I've read the manual, I know these things. I have played these games before. I shouldn't complain too much. Tutorialization is important, and the best way to tutorialize is a combination of both visual, auditory and textual tutorializations. The more ways you can teach people, the better. I thought you were gonna talk to me again, Sparks. Where did I get zapped from? Did I even get zapped from anywhere? At least he's not as annoying as Zelda.
Hey, listen!
I actually don't mind Navi. I do like Navi. I think, arguably... I forget her name, but the Skyward Sword one is a bit more annoying with the "Hey, listen" ability of her. Oh hell yeah, it's more of an action-adventure RPG with free roam. Much like a classic 2D Zelda, but more access to weapons and magic abilities. Now that sounds very fun. So yeah, now into the backlog of the RPG Saturdays it'll go into. Why do you spawn upside down for? Why am I so perplexed by you spawning upside down? There are way better questions that I can have than why are you upside down? But I can't help it, that is just a question I will have. Where are you running off to now? 15%. 50%. 15% done. They said they were with the game. Should I do anything with you, or are you just... Oh! I see now. You are a very solid object if you can snag the camera that well. The camera is not an ally. I was you who had hooing.
Hey, you're Spyro, ain't you?
Glad to meet you.
Have you seen any of my cows?
I have not, but what even are you? Are you a man? No, get back here. I hit you. Finally. Mitnick. Mitnick? That's the first time I heard of that name. Mitnick. 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 The levels certainly are big, but I'm not sure if they are big to anyone's benefit. I mean, they're really using their size too well. Sure, they're vast. There's a lot of places that you can move to, but when all of that movement is just pacing from one small hub zone to the other, it's not all that fun. Right now, the final game of the year I plan on tackling before I put my full focus on IRL is Pragmata. I mean, fantastic things about that game, and it's about time I get my hands on it. Oh yeah, no, I'm super excited about Pragmata as well. I really do want to play it. It looks very fun. I'm not sure if I can actually host a transmission of that. It might be a bit too actiony for my systems to handle. Not even just my system, but also the internet connection. As I wait for Persona 4 Revival next year. Yeah, I'm deeply curious as to what they will actually change with that. Since I imagine that they'll change some stuff in the Revival. Alright, Ray, stop me if you heard this one before. Hey, did you know that there is AI generated art in Pragmata? Ah, God, I mean, I can make that jump. Yeah, you got the joke. Full disclosure, there is no AI generated art in Pragmata. It is a joke based on the girl character being a robot that you help out throughout the journey, and she makes art. I'm just gonna make a disclosure statement on that. Right, we're off to now.
There's a space riptalk holding that Dragonfly hostage. If you activate all the platforms around the tower by jumping on them, it'll lower the tower down so you can rescue it.
Sure. Yeah, I saw that meme on Twitter. It never gets old. It is really funny. Especially now in these dire times that we're in.
Platforms?
So then just jump on all of them, you say? It's gonna be a slow challenge. This has the smell of a slow challenge on it. Well, this is gonna be very slow. What's going on here then? Wrestling with the camera is never fun, but it's something that one has to deal with. Oh, god damn it, you! Entire times is a massive understatement. I saw the price of Steam console today and instantly cringed. Jesus Christ, really are in the worst age of technology right now. Yeah, I feel like the Steam machine would have been like 600, 700 bucks if we didn't live in the times that we live in now. Like, it would have been reasonably priced, but you know what fucks with me the most? I retain no forward momentum when I do that. What fucks with me the most is that the price of it is still a generally decent price for what the components are in it. But because of the fact that we are dealing with the RAM, CPU, AI tech bubble right now, reasonable prices aren't reasonable for many people. It's not reasonable for me whatsoever. The only thing that I can think about and hope for is that maybe once the bubble pops, the prices might go down. That is also just entirely dependent on the manufacturers and their selling habits. Since in the trailer for the Steam machine, Valve was very candid in how the whole shebang worked. What I did find the most harrowing was that they just admitted that oh, the RAM company will give you a price. If you don't like that price, you will not be buying RAM. No. And this is way easier than having to deal with the inner circle. God fucking... You are so slippery, Spyro. And Microsoft to blame. Yeah, no, it is very much... many of these big companies are to blame. If anything, I would pin very much a bunch of the blame on Nvidia. Nvidia is a pain in the ass when it both comes to this and a bunch of other projects that they are starting up. Alright then. Directives acknowledged. Yes, let me try give this one more attempt and then I'll do your directives, Luang. Alright, so you also want to make me do some push-ups, eh? Well, we'll be doing the whole shebang then. We'll be doing the whole shebang. Did I not actually hit that? Odd. Luang will get what Luang demands. You are so slippery, Spyro. You demand sweats. Well, don't you worry, you will be getting a lot of sweats this summer, it is so hot. Did you not actually get hit? What? Why? Why did you not get activated for? Are you actually taking a piss? There we are. And now let's do those redeems.
Spirit, Purple Dragon sure has some spunk. Now here's a dragonfly for you, son.
And as I prepare for the redeems, I was thinking of building a new rig. And then I saw the up-to-date price on the GPUs that are on sale right now for Nvidia. Sadly, I won't be relying on them for upgrades for a long while till the AI bubble pops. Something's gonna be destroyed and breaks the camel's back, but I think it's gonna take a while until then. Hardware manufacturing wise, yes. Creatively speaking, companies are seeing day in, day out that, man, people do not want AI generated assets or things like at all. I even read an article earlier on today that says that, wow, the lack of demand for AI generated assets in video games is stark. In fact, if you disclose that you have AI stuff in the games, you tend to sell less than just having normal assets in them, which I found a bit heartwarming. In fact, that does remind me of a story from when I went to a con last month. I was there pitching a couple of games that my friends and I have been working on, and this made me feel like the kids will be alright. Because a couple of kids that did walk up and try the game said that, oh, everything's custom made by people. That's so cool. I'm so glad that you guys didn't AI generate a bunch of stuff. These all look really nice. I thought it at that moment, but the kids will be alright. Alright, I'm installing enough. Let's do some push-ups and squats. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. There we are. We've had our little mini workout sessions. And I've also done my motor tests and some refueling. Thank you for using your director, Mark Swag. I wonder why. I own my 3060 and R5 5600X can survive until the bubble popped. As long as you take care of them well and don't do anything stupid, they will be alright. I do have a friend of mine who tried to push a ray tracing on a 3090. His graphics card almost broke. He was pushing the graphics too hard on his rig. Luckily he was able to salvage it, but hey, no need to have all this advanced graphical stuff. Even if I do make fun of how Enter the Dragonfly does look, it does look alright. It's not painful to look at.
Hey, it's Rickshaw.
I won't run personal local AI on my PC yet.
trial of the platforms?
No.
Come back anytime.
Yeah, no, neither will I. Neither will I. Oh, I see you, you cheeky git.
Hey, it's the Hawk.
LMFAO, when you can't afford the bare minimum for your specs, even at a price outside your income range, you know something ain't right. Yeah, we're all cooked. We're either gonna have to save up for our rigs, or hope to whatever that we do believe in. For Fortuna, God, Buddha. And maybe Ganesha will help us. Maybe Shiva can help us. Maybe Shiva will fix this. Or Vishnu. Vishnu could also help us. Maybe if we pray to Sobek, maybe Sobek can fix this for us. No, that's also, of course, if we want to leave this all up to a higher divine power. What are you... Why are you like that? I paid for like... Let's see. I paid for 60k baht for just 3060 back then, thanks to shitty crypto bros. Alright. There has never been a good time to build a PC in the last couple of years. Arsene just popping up out of nowhere with a calling card for the shareholders at Nvidia. I mean, hey, to quote David Lynch, they better fix their hearts or die. And why not have Arsene fix their hearts for them? Actually, speaking of that, I think Sobek's only appeared in like one SMT game, right? I think he appeared in Persona 2. I mainly just ponder because what are you up to? Space cows? Sure, why not space cows? I'm mainly pondering this because I know that Anubis has popped up a couple of times. Anubis looks very funny in SMT 9. And then I think the main one that has stayed alive for the longest might have been Isis. Alright, you rat. When the AI bubble pops, it's just Satanael pointing his gun at the company and saying, "Be gone!" We can only hope for someone like that, aye. Now, what would I want to climb up here for? Just to get into that? I will leave that one for a retread of the level. I likely need to get a new breath power up before I can actually do everything in here anyhow. Oh, hi, cows. Sure, a flame challenge. Oh. It's a meteor flame challenge. It won't help us super much, but hey. Always nice to have a meteor on your hands. Huh? Anyways, I'm gonna get out of here. It's great to see you as always, Azure. I'll catch you next time. Aye. Sounds like a plan, Ray. I'll see you around next time as well. Thank you for popping by the transmission. Hope you're gonna be having yourself a continued great day.
Hey, it's Tested.
Test... I don't think that was pronounced right. It should be Tetsu, not Testu.
Hey, Spyro, glad you're here. The doors are jammed. I'll set some explosives, but don't have any magic. My mama always told me that I should never play with magic. Anyway, maybe you could help me with the light?
Sure, I'll help you with the life. In perfect sync. And that leads me, yeah, back to over here. Whoop.
Hey there, Dragon. Thanks for helping out this here farm.
Anytime, Farmer Bill.
Here, take this thingamajig. I was gonna use it in my new smoker BBQ for flavor.
Hey, it's Fiona.
I wonder how many times we're gonna have to re-talk with people to get dragonflies that I might have missed. Well, in that case, since that was the end of the level, we can have ourselves a little retrial on this. I wonder what the challenge here will be. Loads of gems. Oh, hi, Hunter.
Spyro, I'm glad you're here. I just knew there was something suspicious about this farm. Space cows are everywhere, and now a big UFO is coming to abduct Farmer Dill's cows. There's a prototype tractor beam on this UFO that you can use to beam up the cows.
Oh, another vehicle level.
Hey, wait a minute. How does Farmer John have a UFO? Farmer Dill needs your help. Will you try rescuing the cows with the prototype UFO? You better hurry. Here it comes now. Don't let that nasty UFO get a single cow.
Right, this is very awkward to control. How do I walk? No, stop that. I said stop that. Stop. Stop. How? Right, this won't be hard. This won't be hard. This will just be tedious. Understood. Come on, you were all the way up. Super weird mission theme, yeah? I think it has something to do with just the Americana folklore of, you know, aliens abducting cows and whatnot. I seriously don't even know if that was such a common enough occurrence during the heights of the UFO craze in the United States for it to actually, you know, happen, I guess. You will just stay put. I said stay put! Stop that! Right. You will not pick him up until I have dropped this cow off. Thank you. Now then, once more, eat tractor beam. Right then, get screwed. The mission done. Man, what a weird mission.
That was awesome, Spyro! You saved all the cows! By the way, I found this dragonfly hiding in the barn. Here you go!
Thank you, Hunter.
Hey, it's Jingle! Did you see that? Farmer Dill forgot to lock the gate and the cows got out. And it looks like there's more UFOs this time. Do you think you're up for another run? Farmer Dill needs your help.
Sure. Will it actually be a challenge this time? Yeah, they are actually... Well, the what now? Right, and the same that I then can shoot out the cows, they can now shoot out my cows. Oh, this is... Not looking forward to this one. Come on, get up. At the very least, as soon as the cow is collected, they will just leave it be. You didn't get captured? Oh, fuck off. You... Rage welling up inside me. Alright then. All of yous, just sod off. I need to get myself some cows. Yeah, I heard it. You! Where in hell's blazes did you get your bloody UFO license from? You lot cannot drive for shit. Where you off to? Why did you not want to count? Oh, sod off. Just count, goddammit, count. I see how it is. No, stop that. Stop shooting at me.
Cool! You did it again! Please take my pet Dragonfly as my thanks. Make sure to feed her lots of crickets. She just loves them.
Thank you, Hunter. Very much appreciated.
Hey, it's J-Dubs.
J-Dubs? J-Dubs. Truly.
Do you want to take a spin in the prototype UFO?
No, not right now.
Thanks again, Spyro.
The truth is out there, Spyro. Indeed it is, Hunter. Indeed it is. The fruit shall be found, but not by any of us. Because I will not be bothering with that. Youch indeed, Spyro. Ow. Why must you be slippery? No, no, Azure, no, just stop. I'm not interested. And this is the level exit? That's the level exit. Right, we will have to come back here again later to just collect all the missing gems and the missing dragonflies. But for now, that's a pretty decent run. In fact, I think that I'm gonna be calling it here for the night. Thank you for tuning in into Spyro Enter the Dragonfly. I'm glad I was able to beat the game with ya, and hey, welcome all to the post game. I reckon that we will all have a lot of fun in the post game. Thank you for saving. Aye aye. It is my pleasure as always to host. The post-game joke. I mean, hey, it's an easy one to do, so why not just take it? The plan's pretty much set in stone for the upcoming transmissions. Saturday RPG night. this will be remembered. I'm happy that it will be remembered. Now then, as I prepare to end it for night. Ah, nah, there's no one that I can raid. Sad, sad. RPG night. Indeed! It's likely to be the end of Mass Effect. And then once Mass Effect's done, secret. But it will be a game about time. And then we'll be... on Monday we'll be trying to beat DuckTales again, and then next week another round of Enter Dragonfly. But aye, that's about that. For now, I have to go prepare to go to bed. Thank you all for tuning in, it was a pleasure having you. Until next time, stay safe, stay strong, and hey, you can still have a wonderful time with something that is clearly broken. Good night everyone, sleep well.